Are you looking for the best gaming phones? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best phones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Asus ROG Phone 8 Pro. If you want the best there is when it comes to a gaming phone, we strongly suggest you take a look at the Asus ROG range, the most recent of which is the Asus ROG Phone 8 Pro, a powerhouse of a smartphone that's more than capable of running any mobile game that you can get your hands on. The Snapdragon Gen 3 chipset ensures that this device can run even the most demanding of games, while the RAM and storage ensure all games run smoothly and that they don't take up too much space. If you're a Hoyoverse fan who lives and breathes for Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and soon, Zenless Zone Zero, we think you might want to consider an Asus when the time for a new phone comes. The 5500 mAh battery means you can settle in for those long gaming sessions. Oh, and in a nice turn of events, the cameras on this device are so much better than its predecessor. However, this time the built-in GameCool thermal system isn't quite so efficient, though it does still prevent some overheating. At number 2. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Yes, of course, there's a Samsung device that's capable of providing you with the ultimate mobile gaming experience. Some would argue that Samsung is the king of the Android device market, and considering that the Samsung Galaxy S24 features some impressive processing speeds with 3.1 GHz, 2.9 GHz, and 2.2 GHz, we can see why. We all know how important this is. Nobody wants to be stuck with a laggy phone, but TI does take away the "I was lagging" excuse in Call of Duty. Better still, the 6.8-inch display ensures you have plenty of space to utilize touch controls. Outside of gaming, we also have to admit that the Samsung Galaxy S24 has the best camera on this list, making it a prime pick for people who like a bit of photography. However, as we noted in our S24 Ultra review, what lets this device down is its tendency to get toasty while gaming, which is hardly ideal if you're in a session for the long haul. Furthermore, while the device's AI features are innovative and useful, they'll likely cost more money, upping the amount you spend on this device. At number 3. Google Pixel 7 Pro. Though it's no longer the current flagship, the Google Pixel 7 Pro is more affordable than a lot of other phones on the market, considering the specs it has. Although not designed for gaming specifically, it's ideal for casual mobile gamers who want a well-designed, high-spec Android phone. Couple the 6.7-inch display with Google's Tensor G2 chip, which sets a powerful GPU benchmark, and you have a pretty solid gaming device. The camera quality is also stunning. However, the brilliant screen and versatile processor come at the expense of battery life, which is a little disappointing when you're away from power. At number 4. Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. The Redmi Note Pro 5G is a great option for someone looking for a gaming phone that can do everything else capably, without breaking the bank. It has its issues, but with frequent price drops, it's a tempting option if you're on a tight budget. While the MediaTek Dimensity 1080 is a little old, it's still a decent mid-range chip, offering zippy gaming without decimating battery life. Casual games are a breeze, while any heftier titles on medium settings are generally smooth. The best thing about the Redmi Note Pro 5G is that it's a good all-rounder, so if you need a cheap handset that can handle gaming but still fit into your daily life, it fits the bill. Decent cameras, battery life, and build quality come together to make an ace smartphone. The main downside is that there isn't any standout feature. Competitors have better processors, higher IPX ratings, and smoother OS. If you need a specific feature, maybe look elsewhere. At number 5. Motorola Edge Plus. Should you be on a tight budget but still want that flagship model experience, we highly recommend the Motorola Edge Plus. It just so happens to possess a decent battery to support those longer gaming sessions. Better still, the Snapdragon Gen 2 chipset gives the phone enough capability to run the likes of Genshin Impact without issue. Moreover, with up to 512 GB of storage, you don't have to worry about running out of space for all of those games. Combine that with 8 GB of RAM, and you're well away. However, while the OLED screen is nice, there are other devices on this list that offer slightly higher refresh rates, so you may want to consider that should that be important to you. In this day and age, people like to pick up a gaming phone due to how versatile they are, especially in comparison to the best portable gaming consoles on the market. With a phone, you can access social media, send messages, take pictures, and more.